Alright. Hello friends, everyone who has tuned into the Where I Write broadcast. I've been asked to do this by my publisher to show you where it is I, Sam Sykes, author of The Aeon's Gate and The City Stained Red, write. You will notice right now that I am in my kitchen. This is not necessarily crucial to the writing process, but it is where I begin, and all will be made clear later. This is also where my beer is kept, and the beer is crucial to the writing process. Also not crucial to the writing process are these guys. Hi. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Charlie, what are you doing? What's going on, pal? Are you ready to learn about writing? How about you? Are you ready to learn? They are definitely ready to learn, as are you, I should hope. So I am about to show you guys all about where I write. Now the reason we begin in the kitchen is because I'm actually a very erratic writer. I can't sit still for very long, so I kind of have to get up and move around as I go. So we're going to move all the way to where the magic actually happens. And to do so, I am going to pretend that I am in a first-person shooter. So hang on for this. Equip beer. This is actually my oar. A friend of mine for Christmas made me an oar with which to beat people, and I think that's pretty cool. Like, you don't have an oar, do you? I am pretty sure you don't. So try to contain your jealousy a little. And drink Asahi beer. Da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! One second. Are you guys coming or what? Come on, buddy. Come on, pals. Hop, 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 hop. All right, let's go up. Boom. And here we are in my actual office. So I actually moved into this house about a year ago, and I still haven't totally moved in. So this is pretty much the only room in the house that is actually furnished in any way. And by furnished, I mean decorated. There is actually furniture and decorations here. And I will show you some of them. So this might be my favorite one. This is from Yale Stewart, and I got this at New York Comic Con, and he writes JL8, which is a nice online comic about the Justice League in preschool, and it's really great. This is a piece of art I got from supporting the Rogues Gallery Kickstarter, done by one of my very favorite artists, Edwin Huang, who works on Skull Kickers, which is another one of my very favorite comic books, done by Jim Zub. And right above it is a picture of Kataria, done by Sam Wood, which I really like this one. It is sort of everything about her, like just filthy, dirty, and angry, that really works, you know? And then right over here is, this drawing was done by Mark Simonetti as the French cover for The Skybound Sea. And it's, you know, Gareth is probably not that huge in the books, and Kataria wears a little more, but overall, like, this is too badass not to have on my wall, you know? So, and over here is a recent acquisition. This is Kevin Jefferson Wool.
Hey everybody, my name's Kevin. I'm here to tell you all about how to stay in school and read your books and whatnot. Everybody likes books, don't they? I hope so, otherwise you're here for no particular reason.
I lost a follower talking about Kevin Jefferson Wool, so clearly some people are not a fan. Anyways, Kevin is going to sit there for a while, and I am going to show you the view from my office. So, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Otis? Are you behaving? Probably not. What are you doing? Do you want to come here? Woof, woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof. Yes, 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 yes. It's like 4 o'clock, so Otis is probably wondering where dinner is, but he knows we don't have dinner till 5:30. Woof, woof. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof, woof. We don't have dinner till 5:30. Woof, woof. So anyways, looking around, you can see a walrus right above the dog bed, and my sketchbook, a trash can, my bag of holding, my fan, and there's a cool little piece of art that I haven't hung up yet, and there is a hat I wear sometimes. And when I am writing, I look slightly over here, and just out of the corner of my eye, I sometimes see people moving, or so I think. So this house might be haunted, but that's not important. Here is my modest computer and my horribly water-damaged desk. And right next to that, oh, what's this? What's this? Wow, that's really cool. What is, oh, it's a Sahih beer, wow! No, that's actually a copy of my book, The City Stained Red. And my publishers asked me to do a little reading from it, so I am going to do that. And I haven't actually decided anything what to read, so I'm going to go by how many followers we have right now, and I'm going to flip to that page and go to that line and start reading. So I have 20 viewers right now. So oh, now I have 19, but we'll still go to 20. Let's go to page 20. And I am going to read just some of this. So stick along with me. All right? No sign of them yet, Kataria said. Hope you don't mind staying here for a little while longer. I didn't, Gareth's voice rumbled out of his hood in a deep growl, until you came back. Kataria glared at him, and he snorted. How much longer? Infiltrations take time. Grabbing a rock and bashing someone's head in takes only moments, but for some reason we're trying to sneak in like rats. No one asked you. If they had, we'd be in already. Kataria's sole response was an irate scowl, but it wasn't for Gareth. She didn't have the muscle for the kind of ire that he would warrant. Her irritation was for the fact that, despite the roaring curses and hateful mutters of the human tide, she could hear the sound of footsteps, light, wary strides moving quickly across stones, his footsteps. That she could always hear him might have given some other girl comfort, one who wasn't deaf to her own people. It just infuriated her. I smell failure, Gareth muttered. They've returned. I resent that. She turned to see Lank approaching. She didn't know what failure smelled like. She suspected fish and lemons. But he didn't look successful. The differences in his moods were subtle, and it freshly irritated her that she knew them. If I smell like failure, it's only because I listened to him, the young man gestured behind him. A plan is only as brilliant as its executor, Danaos said, following after. If you had just stuck to the story, we'd be in. You didn't go with beet farmers? Kataria asked, quirking a brow. At Lank's sheepish grin, she sighed and rubbed her eyes. You did the bane of death thing, didn't you? Oh, come on, Lank protested. I figured that intimidation would be quicker than treachery. Yes, but all good intimidation is steeped in treachery, Danaos pointed out. And you have the height, mass, and silky locks of a little girl. Kataria plucked a single strand of hair from his head. Terrifying. If he were a girl, we wouldn't have this problem. Danaos' eyes slipped over Kataria with practice appraisal. In fact, perhaps the guards might be better persuaded by... He took her in with a few quick glances, from her bright green eyes to the lean archer's muscle left bare by the crop of her dusty leathers. He let out an approving hum, a plan coming to life behind his eyes. Just as the snarl she shot him killed it dead. Think they'd like these? She ran her tongue over a pair of overlarge canines. They can strip a deer's femur in 40 breaths. Kataria fixed her scowl on Danaos as she reached up and pulled her hat from her head. Unkempt blonde hair laced with long dirty feathers, her pointed ear tumbled to her shoulders. Her pointed ears shot up, rigid like arrows in a carcass. Or how about these? They flattened against her head as she bared her teeth at Danaos. What can I do to get us into this festering wound of a round-ear nest? The sooner we get our money and are rid of each other, the better, am I right? Pretty much. So, I'm going to stop right there because I've been drinking just a bit and it's a little hard for me to keep it going. As you can see, I'm getting a little rosy right now. But if you want to read that and more excerpts, they are available at samsykes.com. And if you don't have the patience for excerpts, there is a comic there at samsykes.com/comic. Pretty much anything that can get you to buy the book is right there. Excluding bodily threats, I like to make those personally instead of, a mass market threat, because that's not going to do anyone any good. So, I hope you liked what I've shown you today. I would take you into the bathroom, but no one really wants to see that, and honestly, I'm not sure what else is in there, like not doo-doo or anything, but I left a lot of books in there, and it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know if anyone else leaves books in the bathroom, but I do sometimes, and it's not smart, because steam can damage it, but I don't take showers in this bathroom anyways. But, I have multiple bathrooms. Pretty cool, right? There's like 3 in this house. It's pretty amazing. Anyways, thank you for stopping in to see Where I Write and share a little beer and readings with me. I'm sorry, these things are huge. Drink Asahi beer. And I am starting to get just slightly buzzed. But before I go, let's say goodbye to... Hey! They want to say goodbye to you. Oh, yeah? Alright, are you ready to say goodbye, Otis? Bye-bye! 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 Wag, wag, wag. Alright, buddy. Where's your brother? We gotta say goodbye to him, too. Charlie! Charlie Murphy, get out here! Come here, pal. Charlie, are you ready to say goodbye? Uh-oh, you barely said a thing while you were here. Okay, pal. You don't have to say anything else. Alright, ready? Let's just say goodbye. Goodbye, Charlie. Goodbye. Oh, my God. Otis wants in too. Yay. And goodbye from me, Sam Sykes. Thank you for stopping in. And I'm about to cut this out right now. See you later. # buy my book.